But let's move on to something that, again, we don't see on air very often. It's been since last summer since we had featured this. But this is where you buy one and you get one for $22. Normally, these would be $22 a piece. Customer picks. You're looking here at the Quinoa Grain Waves and Curls Hair Mist. So we're talking about wavy hair, spiral hair, curly hair. If you really want to help define that, take away the frizz, define the curl, help that spiral, and give you that pliable, bouncy, beautiful hair, you're looking at it.
Yeah, because what happens, it contains this quinoa. You see the quinoa grain? So I always think, how did this happen? Well, this quinoa grain grows really, really high up in the mountains. You can see the photo here in the in the Andes. So I always think how hard this grain had to fight to survive up there. And what did it do? It's called a sacred food for the indigenous communities because it has that perfect balance, literally, that perfect balance of carbohydrates, proteins, and fibers. And you will say, well, what does that do to my wave? What does that do to my curls? Well, it makes the hair more pliable. That is why you immediately are you spray life back into your style.
Ooh, I like
it's going to create that sexy, luscious waves that literally bring back your style. If you want to look like that fashion show that I used to do, that famous runway lingerie show. Well, this is something that you can do just by using it for a few seconds. It also has essential amino acids, phosphorus and magnesium. But the hair is just going to look energized and boosted. Why? Because it has guarana. Now, guarana is a very powerful stimulant. You actually see it a lot in Brazil. It's believed to be aphrodisiac.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes. So this is if you want to have just this beautiful, sexy, luscious, gorgeous waves, it's going to bring life back into your style because of the quinoa grain with the guarana seeds. Now, we should just show you with Cindy because we'll see. You'll see what happens here.
I'm going to actually swing her around. If they can bring that camera just a tiny bit lower. There we go. Now, you see she has regular waves in there. It's just, you know, I've already created some of this. But what you want to do is you want to get it, start applying it from the roots and bringing it up. And you're going to see how, can you see that?
Wow.
How instantly I'm able to create
how much
curls, more waves. And the great thing, Tamara, is that this is something that's going to be very soft. So she can actually run her hands through it. And it's going to be incredible, the amount of curls that she's going to have. Now flip your head for me a little bit. Because I want to hit it sometime here in the bottom. So I can give her a little more lift. And
it smells so good.
Beautiful. It does. So this is, if your hair is curly, apply it on your wet hair, and it's going to leave your hair totally designed. If your hair is wavy, come on back, you can apply it on dry hair like I did on her. And look at the results that you're going to get.
Look at that.
See this?
This is like you spend hours in the salon, Arlene.
And it's just nice, soft waves. It's not that tight, crazy curl that you get, you know, if you use a curling iron. This is just a nice, beautiful wave. So if this is the look that you want, it's very simple for you to create it.
This is why what we call the quinoa waves and curls, we call it a woman's secret weapon.
I like that.
Because this is something that you can do at home effortlessly. You just put a little bit on your hair and it's going to, I mean, look at those massive, beautiful waves and curls.
It's helping to define them.
Yeah, because that quinoa grain has that perfect balance of carbohydrates, proteins, and fibers. It also has essential amino acids, phosphorus, and magnesium. So this is what happens if your hair is, her hair is wavy.
Her hair is wavy, actually, but sometimes what it does is it gets like a little bit frizzy. And this is great for her. Come on back. Great for her because she can actually put it in her hair, start scrunching it, and start creating that wave.
That's so pretty.
That's not going to look dry. It's not going to look, let me put it around so
that's right. Not going to be sticky, not going to be crunchy.
Not going to be crunchy.
Look at
it's just beautiful, nice curls, but you can actually still comb your fingers through it, which is the great thing about quinoa.
Yeah.
All their products are so easy to use. They're all made for you to, use with your fingers, play with your hair.
Beautiful.
But do you see how the difference between that hair that was frizzy and actually just activating it a little bit with the curls?
Yeah, you're bringing out their curl.
You just bring out that curl.
And not the frizz,
Exactly.
which is what we don't want, the frizz.
Wow.
While you're ordering this, we're going to go to the phones because Janet is giving us a call from Illinois. Good morning, Janet. So glad that you're with us.
Good morning.
Janet, are you there?
We can't hear her.
Oh, I can't hear Janet. Janet, are you near your telephone? Okay, Janet, we're going to try to get you back. But while you're shopping here, you can see that Arlene has restyled again, and you're seeing curls, waves, softness, but you're not seeing frizz.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
And it's going to be nicely hydrated. You know, like the quinoa is something that's very flexible.
Okay.
So this is why you can create the style that you want, create the curl that you like. And if you have frizzy hair like that before picture, and you want something like this, very simple. On wet hair, just spray it, and then just scrunch it with your fingers and start creating that beautiful wave. When it dries, you'll see that it dries beautifully.
See, this is what we've been looking for. We've been looking for something to really bring out the waves and the curls because we're seeing them more and more often.
Yes.
And even as we move into spring, you're seeing a lot of the spring styles are just easy, wavy, effortless. When you're getting the fact that you're getting 2 of them, it's buy one, get one. And if you've never tried it, this is going to be a really great day to do it because you're getting 2 of them for the price you would have paid for one. That's just for the anniversary, though. Customer picks on hsn.com. This is 334-646. That's the number to get this home. I'm going to head back on over here. But if you're ordering this, remember, do not let this one slip by because the anniversary does...